Yeah. Pitching.
But what
What do
about
we
the
got to
pitching?
do here?
Sort it by game started. Yeah. Oh, whip. Not spectacular. I don't feel Carl Hubble is never. See, Carl Hubble has threatened to be good. He's looked good in patches, but he's
Yeah.
never been really that great. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had a couple of useful seasons out of him. I had him on my team the last few years. He's been once in a while he'll have a big year, but yeah, he's got his whole career. I think he can take him forward here.
Yeah,
Jack
he's
Coombs is
looking
a
good
hell
for
of a
the.
year this year.
Yeah, he's but that's the weakness in this. But it's an offensive year, so who knows? Beantown,
What do we give him
definitely a
Beantown? A
B.
letter grade, overall.
I think a B plus.
Okay. I'm not going to argue
I
with
think
you
a
on
B.
that. All right. How about this
Yeah.
team? You know the guy that owns this team.
Well, what can I say? He always pulls it out of the bag. Check on runs created, right? Oh God, there it is.
Yeah, some of
Now
these guys.
Melot's a funny one.
Yeah, you've
Melot's a
had
funny one.
Melot. You've had Melot before.
Melot and Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn will hit well. Melot will hit 20 home runs, no problem at all. He won't hit as many RBIs as what's said there, but who knows? Who knows with him?
I wonder how much Mark McGuire gets into games this year. I know he's got big years coming up, but we'll see.
But looking down the list, there are nothing but performers in the league. Gene Tenace, he's a performer in this league. Eddie Collins, he's a performer in this league. Harry Heilman,
Yeah.
performer in this league.
You know
Joe
who
Mauer
Home Run
as
Baker,
well.
Eddie Collins. There's another guy. I've carded some of the Negro League players for next year. Willie Wells has an off the chart league next year. He's over 400. He's a gold glover. A really big year for him next year. So, not a bad year. He struggled with Willie Wells being a good fielder and batting really low, but he's about to get on a batting spurt. So, there's even more to come. What about pitching? We've got, let's take a look here.
Big year.
Games started. He's got that one big year from Blue. Newhouser's good. Oh, Three
Yeah,
Finger Brown.
they're pretty solid. I
What do we?
would give this an A.
I'm saying an 8 as well.
So Clue starts off as a fan. Now this is a team that's a dark horse. I like this team. I like Bernie's team. I'm not going to put pressure on Bernie, but he should win with this team. Even though he lost all the preseason games to me, he should still win. I mean, look at that
I
home
guess it
run
depends on
list.
who he plays. What? So he's got home runs.
Mo Vaughn. I don't know who the hell Bill Melton is.
He's an overweight third baseman that had a couple of decent years in the early 70s.
He's got Zoyle for a Salis in his great year. Mo Vaughn, DiMaggio, as usual. Mike Andrews will be good. I mean, I wish I had Mike Andrews myself. A nice pick, nice player he is.
Joe Morgan. I
Dave,
traded him Joe Morgan, so Morgan's going to be in there.
yeah, it's a solid team. Anywhere Joe Morgan goes, and I've had him, the team wins.
That's good news, right? What about pitching?
Well, first of all, he's got two great pitchers. He's got Wilbur Wood, I think will be good, and Dazzy Vance in Strikeout King. The rest, I'm not sure of, but they'll get Bernie by. I don't think that part of the league is as strong as our part of the league. So, and I mean that with no disrespect, what I do. But
Well,
the fact is,
but
let's
being
get
over
it.
on the other
Let's
side, I
get it
know
right.
exactly what you mean, MV.
You know what I mean? It's a great team. It's a good team for that team for that side of the league. It's
But
nowhere
they're
in
going to have to rack
nowhere.
up wins like stacked up against Chicago. Beantown's a B, Chicago's an A. What's Vegas? B plus?
Yeah, I give Vegas a B plus, definitely,
Okay.
definitely.
Here's a
It's
past
actually,
champion. Here's a past champion from what, 2 seasons ago?
well, he's the alchemist. I don't know. I never can. Would you have picked the Lancaster Fighting Amish or Amish to win 2 seasons ago?
No.
But they won.
Hmm.
I never put anything past our friend Kevin. Never put anything past him. But let's have a look. He always has a hitter. Never relies on too much
Come
slugging.
on, don't bullshit me.
If you look down the list,
Yeah,
doesn't really use sluggers. Uses tippy tap guys. You know what I mean? The slap to left
I
field, the
do
slap
know what
to
you
right
mean.
field. And he does. It works for him. He does obviously doesn't trust sluggers, but he gets the job done. And I would not be
The
surprised
one guy he
if
gets no
Lancaster.
use out of this year, and it's just because he has a down 1918. He's taken Shoeless Joe back, so Shoeless Joe is pretty much taken a season off, and then he's got him his whole career going back.
Yeah, he is good.
Pitchers, any of these pitchers stand out? Well, Kevin Brown, I
Yeah.
think, has been
In the league, he's done well,
he has done well. I don't think
but
Smoltz
again,
ever stands up to what.
no high strikeout pitchers tend not to.
You know,
Um, I would say again, this is typical. Looking at his pitching staff is unremarkable, really and truly, for this league, for the League of Greats. But it gets the job done.
you know what's funny with this team? I think it's B-ish, but I think if any
Yeah,
team can exceed expectations, it's this one.
yeah. I would give it a B too.
Yep. Now, I told you about that group in Canada that's been eyeballing this franchise move. And this is the community-run Northwest Wolves. They've got some interesting players on here. Dave Parker in his prime, Willie Stargell in his prime going back, but they just don't have it all put together. They got a great second baseman, you might remember,
Cool, Papa Bell.
Newt Allen, Gold Glove second baseman, and they've got in center field Cool Papa for his entire career.
Oh, that was great players in the middle of the park, as in
Yeah,
defensively. Dude,
yeah,
Allen is a great player.
yeah, very great player. He's got two of them right here. Pitching,
Just too much
uh,
better than mine.
hey, as many people say, can we trade with this team? It's like,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Jack Feaster, good pitcher, but no one. No. I mean, he's going to come last. I don't think it will. Do
No.
well.
I'm giving this
And
team like I think talent wise it's a C-ish, but I think
yeah,
performance in this league it's like a D.
yeah.
You
I think it's
goddamn right.
Northwest that bumps up all the records of the players
Yeah.
of the teams in that division. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
my favorite
Now
Carlos.
this is a guy that's pretty much called you out, and he said it's a good thing that you're on the other side of the league this year, just so you know.
It's trash,
Um,
trash, trash. We'll talk.
Now he's got
No,
a core group of players here. Look, Hack Wilson, I think it's his last big year. Josh
yeah.
Gibson, I mean, Oscar Charleston, Ed Roush is a favorite of yours too.
But Roush is looks like he's injured in that season.
Yeah, he's going to have
So
he'll get him back. I think he's got his whole career going back as well.
yeah.
He's got Roush
I mean,
right now in kind of an off year, but
yeah. I mean, Gibson and Wilson will provide the punch with that particular team. Is it
yeah.
going to be where they strike out a lot? I don't think so. I think they
I
will
don't,
hit
do you think
for.
he's a playoff team? He was a playoff team last year. Do you think he's a playoff
Yeah,
team? I mean,
it's a weak division.
yeah.
Apart from probably Boomtown, it's a weak division because of Northwest. So the figures, the winning records look a bit, but Clue is in that division. Sorry, I shouldn't say weak
Yeah.
because Clue is in that division, to be honest. And all due respect,
It is what it
it
is.
is what it is.
Like always, you call it like you see it. Um, Overall grade, is that B minus, C plus maybe for Gary?
I'll give him a B. I'll give him a
Okay.
B.
Oh, okay. So he could be for
I'm
you. Like I picked Lancaster to be the one that could sneak in the playoffs. You think Gary could do that?
100%. I just know
Okay.
that when it comes to managing month to month, that Night Raven Kevin just gets that extra bit. I don't know if Carlos does. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm being horrible here, to be honest. I'm only in character.
Come on,
I
don't
don't
bullshit
think
me.
Carlos has the stones to multi-manage between month
Yeah.
to month.
Yeah. And he shut down some of his extra leagues just to focus mainly on his
You're a
team
fucking
and
choir boy
making
compared
sure
to
he can
me. I'm
outperform
choir boy.
Manchester.
I say that with great love, Carlos.
How about Washington? These clowns are always find a way to get in the postseason.
Well, let's just have it right. When it comes to crunch time, the clowns let you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
4 times. I mean, they've got to the World Series 4 times. Four
Goddamn right.
times. They haven't got a 100% record like the Red Bulls. In fact, I would think the Red Bulls are the only team that have got a 100% record of winning. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Goddamn
Oh, you mean
right.
so in the rare case you get there, you actually lucked out? Is that what you're saying?
100%.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
And
Well, Babe
doesn't
Ruth,
that go against you can only make the shots you take? It seems to be a little 180 degree from that, but anyway,
I think Babe Ruth, I've always been disappointed. He's never, I mean, he's hit. To be honest, we don't really look at the stats all the time. Once we move season, we go on and we move on to
yeah.
the next. I don't recall Babe Ruth lighting up, but then again, he wouldn't because it's a league of greats. So, but relative to the rest of the players in the league, he should still do well.
He's got some good bats
Maybe
here.
not a
Dan
step.
Bruthers, Judd Wilson, big season, Bismacky. Although it's a down year. I don't know if you knew that for Bismacky with
Yeah,
the glove. He's going to pop back up, but how about the pitching? I think this is the weakness. I think this team's really great on the offensive side. I think this is what's hurting them.
it's hard to evaluate them because so many of our pitchers are we think great and we think, oh my god, that's a great pitcher staff. Oh my god, that's a great pitcher staff.
Yeah.
They're all great, let's be honest. But relative to each other, I would say this is it's a B pitching staff. It depends. We don't know really until you come into the stadiums and pitch. We don't know. He could have a stadium that works well for him.
What kind of a grade do they deserve? What do you think? I think that's a B. I think it's a B plus team. It's a
I think
B
the
B
B plus.
plus team.
It's a B plus team.
All right, Philly. Let's look at Philly. Look,
Man midlife.
George Davis. This guy's been in the league for years for Philadelphia.
George freaking Davis.
You have history with him.
Yeah, history. I never put anything past midlife crisis because he always finds a way to win. And if he doesn't win, which is 50-50, he can plan for the next year. I don't really know how to evaluate this team.
Yeah.
Roy Campanella strikes out. I know that. You've never been a fan of JD Martinez.
He has always performed well. I just didn't like him. I never complained about his performance. I just didn't want him on my team. But I have no complaints about how he batted when he was on my team. So
He has got Jake Snyder, which is an addition and a plus.
yeah.
I think Duke hits relatively well from the right hand side. If he's in a hitter's park, Duke Snyder will play well. If he's and Duke Snyder, this is the only year that he hits lefties really well. I just couldn't afford another slugger in a pitcher's park.
Yep. Well,
But if he's in
I
a
don't know
hitter's
if it's
park,
a hitter's part per se. I think it's 71 Metropolitan.
no, I don't know.
All right. How about this pitching? Addy Joss. We know him.
This is excellent. Satchel Paige, average. Double duty Radcliffe. Ooh.
Not good though on the pitching side. Not a great year for
No,
him. I don't know. He did both, but I don't know if he ever did one or the other really well in the season. We'll see. Bill Foster's been good. What is
I
he?
think the pitch.
147, but Bill Foster was really good for him last year.
I think the pitching is really weak because Bill Foster. Let me have a look. Yeah, It's Bill Foster, Addy Joss should carry the load, but the rest of the guys, you know, it's trash, trash.
Yeah. Is this B minus overall?
Yeah, be minus, be minus.
B minus.
But again, I wouldn't put it past Philly to draw up something
And
real good and come through.
yeah. Now for this other side, I'm going to work bottom up because we got to save me and you for last. Let's start with South Side. They've been in the playoffs the last couple of years.
I think
Buckshot.
the time when they drop off. I
Not a
think
lot
with
of
my good
big
memory,
bats. They've got some average bats here.
I think they drop off this year. I don't see anybody that's a threat. I don't. Do
No.
you? Bruce Boston? Yeah,
I've got
bonus,
one
yes.
team we'll talk about that I think put together right could give us some real serious problems. Two actually. Yeah, at Southside, the bats just don't seem to be there this year. And then how about the pitching? I mean, Mathewson is there, Eddie Plank kind of, but Walter. Oh no, I guess Walter has a good year, but Messersmith,
Duncan's
Clyde
there.
Wright, I don't know.
I think the pitching is okay. I mean, well, more than okay with Christy Matheson. I never rated Eddie Plank. Is nothing more than a strikeout pitcher with a very well. Go into Eddie Plank for a moment. ERA plus has never been that strong. He seems to survive in this league. What is he?
150, 150.
Okay, it's not too bad. He's not too bad this year.
Mathewson 159. Walter Johnson has a 216. This might be sad for him to have a great Walter Johnson year like this and not have some of the bats around him or other pitchers to help.
I mean, it'd be nice for Buckshot to do well anyway, because he's had come close the last 2 seasons and got close to elusive
Yep.
world champion. You only need to win one.
Well, you remember he had that great team in season one, and for some reason you upset him.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? It's been a long
Well,
time.
I mean, for some reason, it's called. We outwitted him. Yeah, definitely. It was
Yeah.
that was tight, tight. To be
Yes.
fair, I was very lucky.
What do we? I think that's a C. I think Southside's hurting this year.
Yeah, it's a C.
Here's the team that I think we need to be careful of. That's Nooch. Nooch has been saying it's going to be an off year and all that, but he finds a way once in a while.
I don't know.
Mike Schmidt.
This is an up and down team. This is an up and down team.
Yeah. Is this an up year though? I mean, Ted Williams is there. I mean, Manny Ramirez, Mike Schmidt. I think it comes down to his pitching. Is this the kind of pitching staff that can hold up in our league?
It's hard. Yes, I think in our division in particular, where it's all about offense, because we're all playing in that stupid Baker Bowl. I'm just looking down the list. Nobody really stands out. Chief Bender, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chief Bender. That's it.
He's in Jack Murphy Stadium.
He's in my stadium.
What do we think here? I think he's a B.
Yeah, he's a B. He's not much.
He's also a team I think that could surprise people if the dice rolls go the right way.
I think so. I mean, it's not going to finish last.
No.
In fact, I don't think it will. I think there's worse teams. Crystal Lake is a nuisance. Really.
What do we think about Crystal Lake? Look at the bats they have.
It's a nuisance.
Incredible bats. They can get 4 or 5 guys up in the top 10 of the leaderboards in batting average every time I run a replay.
There's no question. This team is dangerous from a point of view of.
But
they just score runs.
Why doesn't he do better in the Sims I've been running with? He's got Greg Maddux. He's got Randy Johnson. What's going on with this team?
Because he's pitching in a hitter's park.
He's pitching in a hitter's park. That's a good point.
It's a joke to pitch in that park.
Short fly balls that should be outs are bouncing off that wall.
Yeah, like scores of 15-16 and 25-24. Here, regular in that park. So the pitcher staff.
I'm going to give him a B, maybe B minus. I don't know. What do you think?
No, I think a B plus because the offense is
Okay.
every time I can't beat that offense. I can match the offense, but I can't beat it.
Now,
And now that I've lost Snyder, that could be worse.
speaking of like, I think I'm Union Stewards. I know they're a fan favorite of the people because they represent the people, but I think the people are going to be disappointed this year.
Yes, that's all I'll say about that. I think they're not the strongest. Mike has put together some really good teams over the years, some really shrewd
Now he's
trades.
got some good
Maybe,
players. I don't think they're lined up quite yet with the years,
yeah,
but he's got Norm Cash, Kaline, Cabrera, Banks is a good player.
Kaline, I don't rate. I don't rate him at all. I mean, in this league, I've learned about Kaline, and I just don't see Kaline doing very well.
Look at some of these guys hiding down here with low OPSs. Frank Robinson, Thurman Munson.
Mm. I think this team is rebuilding after
Let's
many seasons of competing. He's won one world championship.
Yep. What do you think of this pitching staff? It looks like a pitching staff of the future a little bit with Seaver. I don't know how Mickey can eat up a lot of innings. I don't know if Mickey Lolich has these great seasons. I think they're just slightly above average.
Mm-hmm.
Drysdale, he can be decent, right? Depends on the year.
Mm-hmm.
Seaver's a
I
long-term
don't
project.
I don't really think they're ready.
Next
Not in the
year,
right
though,
team.
1996 for Hankgen and Guzman, and they're going to be elite in the years they come from. So he's going to have two good pitchers there next year.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I
Not
I,
this
th-
year though.
I think they're a C minus.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, it's hard to judge.
Illinois.
Illinois, yeah, a lot on their shoulders. They're representing the whole state instead of whatever town they happen to move from and to.
If you look at the batting, it's lights out. But I don't think they'll win the division. It's lights out, and I'll repeat it. It's lights out, but it won't win the division. In fact,
Tons of
I think they
power.
will.
Look at the power in there. Home run
Oh
power
God,
is credible.
Mantle, Hornsby. But you know what? It's a case of they can't all hit home runs.
No.
There's only 9 of them on the field, or take the place at bat. So
What about this staff? Pedro, big Pedro year as usual, right? Verlander with an impressive year.
well, he's been underwhelming, to be honest. Guidry, great, 78 year. Everybody knows that season. It's a superb season. Schilling should do well. McLean, that's a future. That's a guy for the future.
Whenever we think of
And
David, we always think of season 3 David. When will Illinois get back to that kind of grandeur?
they're back. They're back. They will get to the playoffs, and they've got a shot. Once you get into the playoffs, you've got a shot. I just don't think they're stronger than Carolina. I think
Yeah.
that is the one.
What grade?
I'll give them
An A
A
minus?
minus.
I give you an
Yeah,
A minus. Carolina, now that
A
you
minus.
speak about it, this is another A minus. I'm going to call it A minus right off the start. This is a sneaky team.
Oh God, yeah. This is the team that. Yeah, there's not much to be said.
He's got I would say there's not overwhelming talent on the offensive side, but there's a lot of quality at certain
Solid.
positions here.
Solid. Hank Aaron,
Eddie
Eddie
Matthews,
Matthews,
yeah. Trout in
Rafael
his
Palmeira,
prime.
Trout, Cochran, Kelton Geringer. I mean, that is a solid
And
beginning.
then this guy,
Ed Walsh.
who we'll see that if you don't turn in those daily starters, we're going to see Walsh start 53 to 55 games.
You miss, fuckface!
I mean, to dominate. But it's funny. It's just, I don't know. I think it's just overwhelming with the defense, offense, pitching.
Yeah.
But pitching is the weakest part of their lineup, I think. But
Yeah,
apart from
after
Walsh,
Ed Walsh, yeah, apart from that. But I think
yeah, you
this
have
is an
to
A
put
minus team. All right. There's the team I know. I don't know how well you know this team yet, but
Um, well, Lehigh, you're rebuilding. I mean, you've had years and years of success. It's going to catch up with you. I mean, it hasn't caught up with you yet,
Yeah.
but it's going to catch up with you at some point. And even then, you're still competitive. You can make the playoffs. So from that point of view, you've done well. I don't know who this John Beckwith is. I have no idea.
Oh, he's a beast.
Yeah. Other than he's a Negro Leaguer.
Yep.
So, I don't know who he is. The rest of Ty Cobb has a few games to play. 112.
He's a little off this year. He starts getting better next year for a few going forward. He's a little off year for him. I ended up getting rid of Arky Vaughn, and I'm going with Dick Lundy, another Negro League player that's good. Dahigo. So it's kind of a rebuild. The pitching, a little bit weak.
Yeah. What about Scherzer?
You know about him. This guy's been thrown around like the heel of a loaf of bread. Everybody touches it, but nobody wants it.
Scherzer, no, to be honest, I had Scherzer for about 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And he's been spectacular. I just think the home runs kill him.
Yeah.
But funny enough, on his day, he can be really, really dominant.
Yeah, this team, I'm going to tell you what, I give my team a B+.
All right, yeah, B+.
Yep. Manchester.
And let me come to the Red Bulls.
Take
Now, the way to evaluate this team...
Oh, okay. Is there a different criteria for you?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
It's for the future. It's...
So anything that happens now is a bonus.
Yeah, that's it. It's for the future. But if you to go and evaluate the future, I can tell you that Al Rosen is part of that future. Jackie Robinson.
So it's kind of like a you just wait till next year kind of thing.
Yeah, next year, and I think Bob Gibson's 68th season is the year after next. So still got time.
You know why I have a little faith in you? Because you pulled off one of the best trades this year, and it's for this man right here, Negro League player, John Henry Russell, who is a wizard in the field.
I've got to keep him. That's the thing, because my keeper list is slightly overblown. But I've got McCovey, Rosen for the future. Your guy that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
I've got Koufax for the future. I've got a lot. I've got a lot of name pitchers to come.
Yeah.
Bob Gibson.
You brought Caminiti back in the league with a draft pick too.
Bob Caminiti back in Simmons. I mean, they're all lined up. It's brilliant lined up, but just in the wrong years.
This is kind of a wait and see. That's a wait and see on the offensive side. So let's see. Pitchers.
I have seen, well, apart from the trades I made, I have seen this team compete and finish third quite a few sims, but that was before I traded away Tony Gwynn and Duke Snyder, but I got pitchers instead.
You added Vaughn and Hunter today via trade.
Yeah, to get good pitchers, to get better pitchers. So anyway, I would give this a B-.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd say I'd put you at a B. I think you can do some things. Lefty Grove. It'll be interesting to see today because you upgraded your pitching staff a little. Grove is the prize here. He's a prize.
Oh, Lefty Grove. And he gives Tianson is last year, so he is tradable.
So
it's a great move.
Let's go out here and see if we can predict. Over in Suck It Up, who are the 3 teams that you think, if you had to select, who are your 3 choices to be in the playoffs?
Beantown, Chicago. Oh yeah, Beantown, definitely.
Yeah, wow.
Chicago. And I'm hedging my bets with Vegas. I've got a sneaky feeling Bernie Strom has got something up his sleeve. And we'll get to the playoffs again. I did. Because I play Bernie's team all the time. I know how good he is.
This is hard for me. I don't know if I can pick it. I'm going to say Chicago's there. But between Vegas, Beantown, Lancaster, and Washington, I think it's a toss-up. I think you pick any of those teams and throw them in the other 2 spots. Any of those 4 teams, throw them in. I think that's tough.
Beantown, Chicago, Vegas, exactly as it's lined up on screen. I think, but then they still got Lancaster, Gary, and Washington, and a very surprising Philly to come.
Who
So
who
I
comes out
do
if
believe
we're picking a champ? Who's coming out of that to go to the World Series? Is it
if
who
I
are we
was a
thinking?
betting man, I'd bet on Chicago. But I'd want it to be Beantown or Vegas. But because it's Clue, it's
Oh, go
you'd be silly.
figure.
You'd be silly not to back Clue
Yeah, yeah, I think so
coming out
too.
of that division.
I think this year, if somebody can get in the playoffs, Chicago's good, but I think they're upsettable compared to last
Oh,
year.
yeah,
Last year they were just gonna roll.
yeah, big time. I think it can go either way. Lancaster can get in. I mean, Gary could get in. Washington could get in. It's going to be tight. I don't think anyone will run away with it. But I've got a strong feeling for Chicago and Beantown. Beantown particularly. I think there's something there that
Hmm.
Beantown's going to do.
Universal. Who are the three teams?
Easy winner there, Carolina. Carolina. I think the rest of us scrap. It's going to be a hell of a scrap. I mean, I wouldn't call it. I would say Carolina first,
Yeah,
San Francisco second,
I
Illinois
agree.
third,
I agree with
and then
that
the rest of
order.
us.
We're in total
Yeah,
agreement, and I think the rest of us could potentially upset for that third
yeah,
spot, but we'll see. I do think that
yeah.
who comes out. I mean, I think I can't decide
Playoffs.
between Carolina or San Fran who comes out of there.
Oh, Carolina, I still think but then again, if David gets it right, because you don't know how he will trade between now and then, it could
Well,
still. I
how
mean,
often
David.
does he get it right? Season three?
Well, if he reverts, if he reverts back to season three, he'll get it right. And all the indications are we've got season three David back. So then I have faith that he will trade.
I feel like he's got sunglasses. They're not, like nice Ray-Bans. He's got a leather jacket. The bike looks good, but he's not smoking like a good old Marlboro. It's more like one of these little slim ladies cigarettes. So he's almost there, but not quite. It's just
If
not
he
the
if
whole
he trades,
ensemble isn't right.
the thing is to get to the playoffs. It's whether he's a playoff. In the playoffs, can he
Yeah.
win? He's got the power to win.
He could win in the
He's
playoffs.
got.
I don't see anybody standing out over another team. I don't see any team that when they make it in there can't be beat.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. You, me, Crystal Lake will fight over the rest, and then down the bottom you'd have the Union Stewards and Southside.
The other guy that
You
I
know,
just can never count out is that damn Nooch. But
which
I,
is
I
unpredictable.
but I would say if I had to bet on a team to go to the World Series, I might be forced to put my money on Carolina.
But we'll call it now: Beantown versus Carolina. But Chicago, hard to bet. Okay, I'm going
Are
to
you
make my
betting what
statement
you'd
now.
like to see or what you think you'll see?
Just for the fact that Chicago's won a lot. I mean, I don't begrudge that, but we haven't seen other new winners. So
Yeah,
I would go with, from a new winner point of view, I would go with Beantown for them to take on
Carolina.
Carolina.
I'm going to go
Yeah,
with
that
you
would
on
be.
that. I think that's what we look at a Beantown, Carolina, and coin flip it. Somebody wins.
I mean, it's not marquee if it was Manchester. You know what I mean? Or Chicago or Lehigh.
Yeah.
I'm just looking, guys. But no, it's a good matchup. It's a really intriguing matchup. Beantown versus
There,
Carolina.
there
There
should
you
be
go.
some interest in both leagues as to who the teams are that finish out the playoffs. I mean, I think
Yeah.
there'll be some good races. Maybe we'll have a play-in game like we've seen in past seasons, an extension with a game or two to determine it.
But what I would say is, there's no doubt that the right hand side, the No More Tears division, is so much stronger than the other side. Mainly because the other side has got Northwest, and the other side just beats up on itself.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I'm cursing my luck. Because I think if Manchester were in the other league, or Lehigh in the other league, they'd do a little bit better. But they're
Huh.
not.
Well, yeah, I
So,
agree with you. I think we call it like we see. I appreciate you coming in, MV. I'm gonna shut down the YouTube broadcast part
yeah,
of this, but hey, it's nice we got a chance to do a preview show. I know tonight here in a little bit we've passed the deadline for manager files, probably in the next hour or so.